Maria, and they have the opportunity to speak to you on the topic of emergency preparedness. And many of us have spoken about something that here in the state of Florida we're encountering, that is hurricanes. Hurricanes come and you have a designated time of the year where they are a threat to us, to our profession, family. But another aspect to that we forget is floods. And floods can begin as far as just with the rain. And as May is approaching, we're going to tend to see more floods. So I gathered some information from the website of ready.gov/flood, which is going to be able to help us not only recognize during, preparing for, and using a plan, an action plan, to help us during a flood, which can not only be damaging to us, but also place ourselves and our families. So, floods are one of the most hazards in the United States. However, not all floods are alike. Some floods will develop slowly, and others are flash floods. Sometimes we see the news, and we hear that we're going to be having some rain throughout the day, and then we'll receive a warning for flash flooding. This is the example that is being portrayed. So before a flood, it's important for us to know that if our property were flooded, what is that we are going to do? Do we have a plan in place? Do we even know whether we live in a flood area? Do we consider the dangers that surround us or the dangers even within our home? So, according to this website, we should make a plan, beginning with understanding what our risks are. We should know the plans in place with our family and friends as far as how we're going to evacuate. Do we have to even leave the premises? Do we stay inside the house? Our possessions, are they going to be placed in a safe area? Are we going to keep them where they are? Do we have any pets that need to come indoors? Do we have any furniture outside that run the risk of being carried away through the current? Is our house on such a strong flood zone that we would have to potentially leave the premises and go into a shelter? Also, do we have important documents that we need? Do we have documents that if they were to get wet or go to waste, it would be something that would hinder us from moving forward as far as any birth certificate, any living wills, anything of that nature? Do we have any perishable food items? Do we have any water that we could pretty much have for us and that will last up to 72 hours? These are all things to keep in mind. So when we make a plan and we have a plan instilled, we also need to be able to share with our family and everyone needs to be on the same page. Now, as far as building a kit, we need to survive on our own during an emergency. There will be cases where the emergency system may not reach to us for a period of time. That means we need to have our own food, water, and other supplies, and it needs to be sufficient for at least 72 hours. Local officials and relief workers will be on scene after the disaster, but they cannot reach everyone immediately. Unfortunately, it's important for us to also get involved. This is something that we may hear other people talk about as far as flash flooding or flooding, especially in the state of Florida, where flood insurance is not covered through your regular homeowner insurance, but it's something additional. We need to understand the risk and understand that it can happen at any moment given time. Sometimes we see it happening in other states and to other people, and we say the usual response, which is, that can never happen to us. That happens in another state, but it definitely could happen here. So we need to remember that we need to be aware that flooding can be a possibility. Now that it is a possibility, we also need to understand that we need to make a plan in place as far as if flood were to happen, how we're going to protect our possessions, our family. Are we going to be able to stay within our house, or do we have to find shelter? And are we going to be able to sustain that amount of time during the flooding? Do we have our necessary medicine? If you are dependent on medicine, do we have our non-perishable food items? Do we have water? Also, is our house around hazards? If there are any wildlands that are down, to keep friends and families away from that, not to standing in still water. And after that, also create a plan on how to be able to contact the insurance office so they may be able to assist us with any damage. I hope this information has been useful to you. Definitely has been useful to me as